Yeah, dude. How do you even say good morning at night? You say hey good night.
I mean, it is 12, so it is the new day. So,
You are right. New day. Good morning, dude. I guess it's midnight. It's crazy. I'm tired. I don't know about you.
yeah, I'm pretty, you know, opposite of Lou.
Pretty up.
Pretty up there.
Pretty awake.
Had,
Uh,
I got these new, I got these new, let's, shopping carts, if you know what I mean.
Stupid,
Yeah, so, yeah, it was pretty cool.
dude. Yeah. Let's get right into it, man. What an event, honestly.
yeah, these snapped. I mean, well, right now, without, like, talking about it, like, the matches and all that stuff, what would you rank it?
Out of what? Out of five?
It was, yeah, out of five, I'd
Out
say,
of five?
because like it's
I'd give
great, it's good, it was alright, it sucked, it was fucking ass.
I'd give it whatever 3.5 stars is.
It was decent.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah, there was moments that were like, oh yeah, that's fucking sick. And
yeah,
other times it was like, alright.
yeah. It's like, oh, we could have done something else. If people were able to listen to our audio from the last one, they would have they would have noticed that we called out a lot of the shows, dude. We predicted it a lot, honestly.
Yeah, basically.
Triple
Even
H, call us.
is it that we're freaking wizards,
Dude, we're fucking.
or is WWE getting a little predictable?
No, I think I don't know, but I think we're just good,
Yeah, that's definitely the case.
dude.
100%.
Yeah, because we got it. Obviously, we both said the Punk and Drew match was going to be bloody as hell, and Punk was the first one that started bleeding.
Hmm.
And then we got the Tiffany interference, like almost down to a T, where we said she's gonna not she's not gonna fucking hurt her, but then Nia's gonna think she is.
Yeah.
We got that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it when we get to that match, but
Yeah.
um, you
Yeah,
predicted Damien winning, right?
yes,
And then I predicted Punk winning,
yeah. Honestly, I think we still ended up even.
and then everybody else, we
Yeah,
well, low key, we were Liv Morgan didn't win. Like she retained, but she didn't win.
true. But we both got that one wrong. So, like I said, it doesn't hurt either one of us.
Right, right.
What the hell are you doing?
I just noticed this bag of chips was like semi-opened.
All right, man, do your thing. Uh, dude, you even got the Raquel Rodriguez.
Dude, that was what was that?
Sloppy finish, but you got her coming back. You
Yeah.
got you nailed it. You nailed it, dude.
Do you think it was the ref was out of place, or do you think she was out of place or something? Maybe she could have been a little bit more low key.
I think I don't think she
So
was supposed to hit Rhea in front of the ref. You get
shit.
me?
Somebody missed their cue, probably.
I think it might have been the ref. I think Liv was supposed to distract the ref, maybe, or something along those lines.
Or do you think Dom was even supposed to like fall
Yeah.
off and dangle like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That one was planned. He while he was sitting there, he definitely put that on.
That would imagine he fucking like didn't tie it on correctly, so it lands
I mean,
right on his head.
he would have been alright. He would have done the flip, landed on his back or something. He's a professional.
It would have been. It wouldn't have been Dom's worst moments because the worst moment was when he had to go to jail because of his deadbeat dad.
Uh, I don't know, man. When he had those frosted tips when he was a child, that was pretty bad.
Dude, he was a fashion icon.
Uh, yeah, that match was questionable. Overall, like I said, though, 3.5 stars for this event for sure, man. we got it too down to the WrestleMania implications as well.
Yeah, with The Rock coming out, that was pretty sick.
La Piedra.
I feel like everybody was like, they knew that Jimmy was probably going to come out.
You got that too. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what the hell?
No, but I feel like there was like a big build up and stuff. And
Yeah.
like,
I thought Jay was gonna run out
that would have been dope. But
when
I think with him winning the title, you think with him winning the title, that's like indicating that, hey, he's not going to be involved in this?
probably.
Or, yeah, I don't know. He might just end up part of it. He'll find a way.
You know what? I guarantee you he'll be back for Survivor Series. Like it'll be them, it'll be him, his brother, Roman, Cody. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Because, oh, dude, did you see
Excuse me.
Kevin Owens finally turn?
I have not. I did not see that.
Dude, try to Google it right now. Maybe when I
Fully
get
turned?
my late night snack.
All right. Quick break. I'll cut this out. Don't worry.
Nah, I don't care. But they're like, it was caught on from the social media team where they're like outside talking about his bus. One of us, I mean, that was
Oh
probably the social
yeah.
media team, but it was probably like they made it seem like a fan or something.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It's about to play. I see that. Yeah, he just punches him. Is it gonna lead to like a Randy having to choose?
Who do you think he ends up choosing?
He's gonna, I think,
'Cause,
probably be forced to choose Cody. Kevin will probably just fucking fight Randy or something, which I think eventually might lead to Randy and Cody. I hope
um, and
somehow, some way.
there was also a video of The Rock after he came out.
Yeah,
And he's like, yeah, over the past 6 months, a bunch of bullshit has been happening. Final boss is mad, talking to a person like he usually does.
yeah,
Oh man, you were right about the road to WrestleMania. It begins.
yeah. I wonder if nah, there's no way the Rock wrestles at Survivor Series, right? There's no way.
He might be like on some send his goons type of deal,
Maybe like a manager type role.
or like or cost them the match or something.
If he does wrestle anytime soon, it's got to be the Royal Rumble. There's no way he wrestles. But I mean, I didn't think he was going to show up today.
Well, Saudi Arabia.
They do got that money.
How do you feel about that announcement?
That belt.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a push from Saudi themselves, or if if the WWE just wants to try to make the spectacle a little bit more worthwhile, like for people to watch, because it's always been one of those, like we said last episode, at this event, like storylines don't really get an impact from it. Could just be more of like, yeah, let's get people to watch it.
Also, at the same time, it could benefit leading to Survivor Series, could it? Because it's brand versus brand.
Yeah, they used to do the champion versus champion on Survivor Series. They would also do the 5 from SmackDown, 5 from Raw. That'd be insane for like war games like that.
Cody versus Gunther, or do you feel like you think that's going to change?
I think Cody versus Gunther happens. I think Gunther wins.
Yeah,
There's no way.
unless
There's no way they fucking give Cody everything, bro.
no, no, I was gonna say unless Sammy beats Gunther, and it's Sammy versus Cody.
Face versus face. It'd be awesome, but I really thought they were gonna go with Sammy either winning it at Saudi or at the Netflix show.
I mean, they got them on this upcoming Monday.
They got them, yeah, tomorrow as of right now because it's midnight.
Yeah, right. Basically.
Well, when we release this, it'll be tomorrow as well. Monday night.
The aftermath.
Yeah, I think it'll be Gunther versus Cody, and I think Gunther will take it.
And probably like Solo will cost him the match.
Yeah, some bloodline shit. Freddie Fatu is gonna walk in and splash Cody.
I was definitely expecting some like more new bloodline members from either side would come out,
Honestly, me too.
but I bet probably come Survivor Series time, unless
Maybe.
it's straight up fucking. 'Cause people have mentioned before, because like when it was NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown in the past, they had that dynamic, and they're
Yeah,
like, oh, it's gonna be Solo's bloodline, The Rock's bloodline, and then
Romans
Roman with Jimmy and Jay.
and Rikishi. An honorary uncle of Scotty Too Hotty.
Is Scott is Scotty Too Hotty the first honorary Uso?
Yeah,
Basically,
they're
huh?
yep. Like for sure. He's like, yep, that's Uso right there, dude.
Dude, Sammy's whole his whole character throughout that bloodline story was like he had his cinematic moments or whatever, but
Yeah.
his facial expressions when he's like, maybe we should just call him Sammy Uso, or I forgot how exactly it went, and he's just like,
Oh,
oh my,
happy. It's funny too, because the gimmick right before that, like he was a heel, but nobody really liked him. He was just like, like he just wasn't interesting enough. Yeah, go ahead, my bad. I was talking about Sammy's past
oh yeah,
gimmick before.
yeah.
Yeah,
What was that gimmick?
he was like a heel dude, but like he was just like annoying. He kind of just like banter and just lose and lose. He really wasn't going anywhere. And then that that storyline where he implemented himself into the bloodline, it definitely boosted him back up. And then now he's obviously he rode that wave because of it.
Yeah,
But that was a long term wave too, because he started off heel, and then it turned out to that
he's
with
just mega baby face now.
with Kevin Owens too, because Kevin Owens was also a heel at that time. I think.
I've seen a lot of his NXT stuff for Sammy, and
Oh,
but I never really knew his his early years in the WWE.
gotcha. Yeah,
Like I know of the fight with Johnny Knoxville and stuff, but other than that,
At WrestleMania. That was when he was the bad heel. Like that match kind of put him on the spot. Right after that match, he started the whole bloodline thing.
okay,
Yeah, but like I said, he was really going nowhere. But people were kind of like, yeah, he's probably on his way out. But now, hey, resurgence, dude.
yeah, that's all. One good storyline.
Yeah, no,
Put you on the map.
shout out to Sammy.
Now this is his second time fighting for a war title, right?
I think so.
And that's more than most. Shit.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's like I said, that's a big accomplishment, and I really want him to win because I want him to be Gunther's kryptonite.
Yeah, that'd be real good.
Yeah, like I
And
think
then
it
come
makes sense.
like the first episode of Netflix, you could just take it from him.
Not only that, if he wins it tomorrow, he could lose it in the next 4 weeks before Crown Jewel or something.
Losing at Crown Jewel would be big heel moment for Gunther if he did. Oh
Dude,
wait,
yeah,
oh I forgot. It's the champion versus champion.
but imagine if they're like, well, fuck it. Sammy's like, I'll fight twice, or yeah, expecting him to beat Gunther and then move on to Cody. But he only fights once because he loses to Gunther, and then Gunther is the one that fights twice.
Or Cody turns face. I mean turns heel.
Cody ain't turning, dude. The fuck? He's the new John Cena.
He becomes a Homelander.
Yeah, I think that's what I think that'd be cool.
Well shit dude, yeah, the Hell in a Cell is back.
I'm glad it wasn't the red one.
Yeah. I
When they
mean
used when they were using the red one for a couple of years, it just didn't look good.
and then I mean like even in, like back in the day they would have a gray one and then a black one sometimes.
I think the black one you're thinking might be the Elimination Chamber.
Nah.
Can't remember a black one.
Or just like a darker gray. Huh?
Could have been.
That's,
This
it
one
was
was
like
cool.
silverish.
Yeah, this one was cool.
Um, do you think anybody would ever fall from the top again, like they did back then, like mankind?
Uh, I think anybody else would ever fall down like mankind.
No.
I don't think he was supposed to do that, dude.
Was what was crazier, falling into the announcer table or through the cage into the ring?
I think through the announcing table, he could have missed that.
Yeah, dude.
Imagine he threw him straight at the railing or at the
Oh,
fan or
right.
at the
He like
fans.
overshoots at some fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Like that table saved him.
I think even like the fact that he's like a little bit bigger,
Yeah,
that probably
definitely.
uh coasted the landing a little bit.
How tall is the cell? They say over 20 feet high. So then, yeah, from the top to that table, it's got to be at least 15 feet. And then from the cell, through the cell to the ring, you're looking at maybe like 12, 10 feet is the ring. You get me? Just height wise.
Right.
So just based on that, I'd rather go through the top and on the ring.
I mean, who else has had like a big jump from the top of the ring or
Uh,
pretty
when
much near?
when when Undertaker chokeslammed the Rikishi onto the back of a truck full of hay.
What?
Yeah,
I have to look it up after this.
you never seen it, yeah, dude.
Nah. Um.
I really thought we were gonna get a return or something because of the whole how Kane showed up at Bad Blood '97.
I mean, didn't you think it was gonna be Seth that intervened if anybody would have?
I thought he was gonna really show up at the very end when Punk almost made his way out of the ramp area right before he got to the backstage. I thought Seth's music was gonna hit. I thought he was gonna come out and further beat him up.
Yeah, I think they probably just focused on him with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I mean, Strowman,
Well, Strowman's out.
and that way
I
they. Well, yeah, now that Seth is in, they could
I
like
think
punch him in.
I think the Reed and Rollins feud might go on for a little bit. Maybe they'll give like Punk a week or two to, recuperate or whatever. Maybe another run in with Drew or something. But I think eventually him and Seth are gonna find their way together.
What could possibly be after that bloody match?
What do you do after that? Shit, I don't know, man.
Last man standing or something?
Nah. Uh, like a career versus, or like losers. I don't know. Yeah,
Like I,
Drew could be like, if I lose, I leave or something. And you could just shift over to SmackDown, some dumb shit like that.
dude, this is gotta be the
I would say so. But I mean, we
like
could still.
unless I'd say like unless maybe they get past this and one of them has a title shot and they ruin their title shot. Like they build it up and all that stuff. They're not even involved. But at the end, Drew comes out or Punk comes out, causes him this shit.
Well, yeah, I think if Punk versus Seth isn't next, then Punk's obviously going for that World Championship. But I think Drew, I'd like to see him with Jay.
Drew versus Jay, that'd be dope.
Yeah, because I like for like Jay, maybe he has a little segment or something tomorrow, and then Drew just comes out all pissed off, and he's just like, I just want to fight or just something, just for some, he'd say some wild ass shit. He's good promo work. He'd make it work.
Yeah. Or do you think he'd like be off TV for a bit?
I think him and Punk might be out for, like I said, for like a week or two, but maybe
Nothing.
after tomorrow.
Because I mean, this is a pretty big loss. Like,
Yeah,
and the end of the feud, I wouldn't be surprised if Drew's out for a while.
like I
Probably
think
like till like around Survivor Series time.
yeah, I think Punk will show up tomorrow and then talk on it, and then maybe we won't see him for like a week or two,
Yeah, I see that.
something like that.
Because they did tease Braun Breaker confronting Gunther.
That'd
And
be that'd be nice.
like they had him do that promo versus Jay where he's
Yeah,
like congratulating him, kind of like
hmm
babyface kind of,
almost. Yeah, kind
and
of
then
like
going for the big heel Gunther.
the thing is like that Sammy thing is there too. So now that shit's all
And,
confabulated, dude.
okay, hear me out.
Go ahead.
Sammy's getting close to win, right? And then, boom, the blowout.
Keep that man out of there. He don't need it, dude. He don't need it.
Bro, but he's feeling oozy.
Are you feeling Uzi, dude?
The way that he was able to break all of them.
Dude, fantastic.
Yeah, dude, so
Let's get right
after,
into it. What did you think of the Hell in a Cell match?
that's a 5 out of 5, dude.
Dude, like I said, immediately I noticed CM Punk's trunks and his boots. They were an homage to Shawn Michaels from '97 with the silver and black tights that he wore against Undertaker. And then
I'm looking at it right now.
yeah, and then Punk had the, like I said, a heart instead of the full 5 Chicago stars. He had 1 heart and 4 stars. I noticed it immediately, dude. This dude's just paying homage to that rivalry that went on in '97. Brett, Taker, and Shawn.
Yeah, that's dope.
Something
It
that just
definitely,
go ahead, go ahead.
I feel like, maybe like a lot of people were probably talking about, the Swerve and Hangman, steel cage match as being, like the most like violent of the year, like
Yeah,
good match. I feel like these definitely like, they're like right there, right there. Like,
dude. Because obviously Punk was the first one to get some color, and we both said that yeah, he was gonna be the first one to bleed. But when Drew sliced himself, he got himself at a good spot because it was flowing.
yeah, dude,
It
that
was
was
flowing.
basically his entire face.
Yeah, and then he had to keep getting wiped.
Dude, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They're wiping him.
Yeah, dude, he got wiped like at least 3 times because his like would literally flow.
Dude,
Did you go
so
ahead?
I was listening to it at work on my headphones, and like I kind of tune out because I can't like watch it, but like I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to hear it to see like who's won and like
Who's
any
doing
like
what?
surprises and stuff like that. And throughout this match, all you hear is Michael Cole. Oh my god! Threw the damn table. Oh shit! Like I'll have
Like,
a moment where I'm just like kind of like like at ease, and then you just hear Michael Cole. Oh my god! It's like
dude, there was a that table spot. Did you see that?
yeah.
Uh, there's a cool little moment in that table spot when they both fell and they both like nudged each other's arms, letting each other know that they were okay.
They're lovers, bro.
It's just a thing that wrestlers do. Like when they go through heavy spots like that, like immediately they'll try to like just like a quick little nudge, like I'm good. And it's funny because they both did it to each other at the same time.
Because they're besties, bro.
The connection is there.
Yeah. People on the internet love doing like, it's these things. I know you're not on social media. These things called like fan cams, or like they ship them, which means like make somebody that are just two characters and like glamorize them as like a couple or whatever.
Okay,
So it's like videos of like when Drew teamed up with him before he got fired the first time, or I
like
guess
back
the only time he got fired.
like back in like 2012, 2011. I think I remember.
And then there's like the picture of them like recently like going through the practice.
I saw them like outside the ring.
Yeah, and they're like, it's like the only reason that it's so good is because they fucking love each other. They're besties. Like they probably have bracelets, those little friendship bracelets that they're fighting over.
Yeah, they say each
Just one
other's
is
name.
Drew and Punk.
DM Punk.
Yeah, DM Punk isn't Drew. It's just their tag team.
And yeah, DM Punk. That's funny, dude. Um, dude, the match was great. I thought that was well delivered. Anytime Punk wrestles now, I'm just like, fuck. I hope he doesn't get injured.
He definitely cleared the washed allegations.
Yeah, dude. That's what I told you earlier. I think this is might be my match of the year because there's definitely heavy implications. Because yeah, the SummerSlam match was dope. The Bash at Berlin match was dope. But this one's like, all right, this is gonna be heavy. Like, is he gonna be all right? Dude, delivered.
Yeah, I can only imagine like for the next couple months. All
The
the fights that he's in are probably just gonna be like
yeah,
wrestling.
hopefully. Did you see when he?
Because if he does, dude, he's fucking sicko.
Did you see when he put Drew in the sharpshooter?
Yeah, he's kind of.
Dude, he fucking like couldn't do it on him because Drew is way too fucking long.
Yeah, it was a little awkward.
Only reason I know this is because I've done it to people before, namely my cousin Danny. And there's like a certain way, where you gotta like place the person and they gotta move. And yeah, dude, the sharpshooter it's a hard move to do on people. I've done it to my cousin Danny a couple of times. But we're relatively the same height, so it's pretty easy. But for someone that has that height and like mass difference between Drew and Punk, I can see why he couldn't do it as well.
Plus, how big his fucking legs are, dude. Dude's
That's what I'm
so
saying.
jacked.
Like the mass difference, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just insane. But they were able to get that visual of when Stone Cold was in the sharpshooter and bleeding. Drew did the same. Yeah, Drew did the same thing.
Yeah.
Dude,
that picture was Stone Cold so badass.
Yeah.
Him all bloody and shit.
That was in Chicago, WrestleMania 13.
You know where it wasn't at?
Where?
Indiana.
But you know who else was in there in that ring with him?
Who?
Bret Hart.
Oh well, yeah.
Dude, every episode I'm gonna mention him.
I'm like, was there like somebody else that I didn't know?
Ken Shamrock, he was a special guest referee.
I just completed that match on Showcase in WWE 2K24.
Fire, dude. I sold my PS4. I have no.
I was like, yo, why is this referee so swole? Because I just skipped through the preview. It's Corey Graves. It's Corey Graves like this, and he's like, your next fight is Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, it was Ken Shamrock. He was a special guest referee.
Yeah.
Iconic moment, man. Iconic moment. But that finish when Drew went for the Claymore and landed on the.
Dude, my bag was like.
My wife was watching it with me, and when she watched it, she like looked up and she watched it at that moment, and she was like, "Oh,
dude!" Like
looking it back, he definitely landed on his ass and not his back, so he is okay, but he's gonna be sore.
Yeah, dude. And plus, he has like even before that, he already has cuts and bruises and shit on his back.
Yeah, at that point, they were both fucked up.
Like he
was.
He did get him with that slam beforehand, on top of the steel chair.
Yeah. The what was it called?
It's kind of like Samoan drop, but he's holding him below rather than
white noise. It's called white noise.
White noise.
Yeah, Sheamus is famous for doing it a lot. I think it might have been one of his finishers when he first started. White noise.
Weird name, but okay. It's a pretty good move.
Yeah, I think Finley did it too, but he might have. You remember Finley from back in the day?
Bro, come on.
With the shillelagh.
With the shillelagh.
Yeah, he did it.
Him and William Regal, very underrated.
Not only that, they were Finley might still be part, but I know William Regal is. But they were always involved behind the scenes, even before Finley was on TV.
Yeah, I heard he trained.
He was a big time trainer.
Majority of the women.
Hey man,
that's like kind of when they went from like not just like
from the Divas to the Revolution.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paige and AJ Lee.
Oh yeah, dude. She's got to come back.
I don't think she is.
And Paige is Soraya, is a ghost of what she used to be.
Well, that's her real name.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that finish from Drew was gnarly. And I fucked with at first when Punk was doing the chain around his knee, I was like, well, that looks dumb. But then when you look at the way that he hits the GTS, it's like he actually hits him in the face with that area. I'm like, it checks out.
Yeah.
Because if you were to put it like on the actual knee pad, it's like, but then yeah, he hits him with the like, area. So that was a good finish, dude.
I really liked how Drew was like oh no, like tricked him on his knees.
Oh, got him with the low blow.
Whenever they do those nut shots, it's always like emphasize on the just holding it right there.
Ooh,
just like let me tackle it a little bit.
Shout out to Ric Flair, dude. Like, how do you not know that's gonna happen?
Right.
It's like, no, please, or the poke in the eye.
But yeah,
didn't see it coming.
That match was great.
The
Violence I hadn't seen in WWE in a while.
Yeah, the ending of it too was also pretty cool. Like how CM Punk came out looking all tired and stuff. Uh, Obviously not in his mind or his friend or like in connection with him, but I want to say he did that to make himself look like, yeah, I won, but like look at me needing help to get out of the ring. While Drew looked like the better one. Like Drew lost, but he still looked strong.
Yeah,
It
yeah, I
was
can
kind
see that.
Yeah, it was kind of like when Taker and Triple H went at it at WrestleMania. Taker won, but Taker had to get like driven out of the arena, and Triple H was able to walk on his feet. And then for next year WrestleMania, Triple H used that in like the promo. He was like, "I lost, but I left on my feet while you got carted out of here." So I was like, "That was cool. That
Yeah,
was a
just
good look."
little cookie crumbles for the future.
Yeah, hopefully, because even
Mm-hmm.
when they put the mask on Punk, like it wasn't even on because the bag wasn't even expanded. I was like, "What are they doing?" That's when I thought Seth was gonna come in, like around that time. It would have been perfect.
Yeah,
But then that would have made him a heel, and I don't know if they want him to turn a heel. Wow.
I bet Punk's next opponent is probably. I mean, like I assume probably Seth Rollins if he's not in the program with Bronson Reed already.
Yeah.
But if it's not him, I bet it's somebody like kind of smaller.
Well, he had hinted at Braun Breaker coming soon. He said during that one promo.
Yeah,
So that'd be cool. Maybe just like a one-off match. Maybe not a full time.
because dude, he was ever going through. CM Punk might be retiring right next year.
Oh, for sure. I don't think he has that much time.
Drew then go to like
He needs somebody a
bro
little.
bro wants to be in a wheelchair.
Well, him versus Sammy would be cool.
Oh yeah,
Him versus Sammy would be cool because, well, essentially it would be face versus face. Punk can always walk along that line where he's like still a face, but then he calls him like a certain word, and people are like, I don't know if I like you saying that to him, but I still like you. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. Or he's just like after that Hell in a Cell, he's a changed person. You know,
Oh yeah, he could do
it
that
could
too.
make him turn switch.
Yeah, because he obviously he's a great heel.
Because like he's back. We get it. He's nice now. Whatever. Like it's time to bring back the old Punk.
Yeah, somebody could do that. Like somebody could use that as a storyline too. Sammy could maybe even do that
Yeah.
if Sammy were to win the world champ. That'd be sick.
Or dude, Punk versus Chad Gable.
Dude, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd fuck with that.
Shout out to Chad, the best Chad in the world. Yeah. What do you rank this match? I love this match. I know I had Drew winning, you had Punk winning, so you took that one correct.
I don't I don't want to ring stuff. I thought it was really good.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, no, we could do it however.
Like you could ring stuff, but like personally, I was like I thought it was really good. And if something was okay, I'll say it's okay. And if it didn't like, I'll just say it's like,
Would you watch this match again?
yeah, hell yeah,
Would you
dude.
would you like show it to somebody that doesn't watch wrestling? Like, hey, let's watch this shit. And you think
Yeah, yeah,
it'd get
probably.
sweet, sweet. I would do the same thing. All right, dude. Another thing that we got correct was we both said we're pretty sure the Hell in the Cell was gonna open the card, and then following it was gonna be Nia versus Bailey because it was gonna be the go to sleep match,
Yeah.
and it was. Dude. Nia needs to go. Nia needs
You
to
think
go.
so?
Yes,
So I didn't watch too much of that.
dude. She's so unsafe.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, dude. Like they've said this for a very long time, and every time she's gotten like released and come back, I've always been like, all right, I'll give her another shot. And then she looks good in certain matches, but in this one, she forgot one of her spots with Bailey when Bailey's supposed to do her suicide dive. Bailey had to fucking go out of the ring, like hit her, and then kind of tell her like go back on that side, and then she had to do a suicide dive. I don't know if she got concussed or if she just forgot her spots. But like
Yeah.
that was like the downfall of it. You know that spot where they like get him in like a power bomb and then like swing him into the barricade.
Mm-hmm.
She did that to Bailey, but like she didn't even throw her at the barricade. She threw her at the floor because you're supposed to like bounce off the barricade and then on the floor because it's safer. She legit like threw Bailey on the floor. I was like, dang, dude, that's not that. Not yeah, she's unsafe, dude. She needs to go. Honestly. I'm sorry. And like I said, a lot of people have said it before. You can watch this match back, and then you'll be able to see him right away.
I'd have to rewatch it because
There's more moments too. There's another one I can't remember right now, but
I'm rewatching it right now, so I
dude,
guess I'll see. But from the beforehand, because like I said, I only listened
yeah.
And then watched like highlights basically.
Oh, the Hurricane Rana.
Dude, somebody online called it the Naya Rana,
The Naya Rana. That
and
was
then
so bad.
and then the way that she like lifted herself up like the Undertaker when Tiffany was about to cash in. This guy was like, "We got Naya Rana and Naya Taker in the same
And it's
match."
doing that. Wild. Not only that, what else? I just had it. Yeah, that one was bad. When she supposedly did a Samoan drop, but it looked like Bailey did a leg drop, and Michael Cole was like, "Oh, Bailey with the leg drop," and then Nia like right away got up and pinned Bailey, and they're like, "Oh no, it was Nia with the move." It was so bad. Like I said, I don't know if at one point she got concussed because it does happen, and then people forget their spots.
Yeah,
They just forget the whole match. And Bailey's a professional. She carried her. But dude, even the end when she did that splash, it looked like she landed very flat on Bailey.
you think
Okay,
so?
it's a big woman, dude.
That is true. I don't know.
We we also
I think it just felt like another match that they've been having where she kind of teases, but like she seems like scared of Nia Jax. So I hope come Saudi time something happens and Tiffany catches in on her
dude,
there.
I could see it now because you called it. You called that she was gonna get involved somehow. But
Yeah.
I guarantee you, it'll be Nia versus probably Liv. Nia wins, and then she gets on the other belt. Fucking Tiffany catches in, and then because of that, she takes both.
Oh, that'd be insane.
Like it'd be great for her look. You know what I mean? She's holding up both belts because she won them.
Right, right.
Because you don't really care for this belt. Like it's not something that's going to carry implications. They're going to carry it around for like a year or so, but it's not really going to be defended. It's just going to be for looks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not a fan of the announcement.
I'm not either.
They could have did like a belt. I mean, not a belt, like a trophy or something.
They've done it before, but what they should have done, they should have done a mid card for like the women.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They should
Because
have announced that.
yeah, because this is an annual belt. It's once a year. Like
Yeah, so it's like what's the point of making it a belt?
yeah, it's like damn it, man. You guys almost had it. Almost had it, Triple H.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, but back to the Nia and Bailey match, dude. I've said it before. I just don't like it.
I think it was just all right.
Yeah,
I definitely like the funny moments with Nia, just like her like stale face, like just frozen face, pretty much. Like
yeah.
really, bitch.
Uh,
So I'd say just average.
this match to me, if I were to rate it, it'd be like a 0.5 out of 5.
You didn't like it that much?
Hey, shout out to Bailey for being the professional she is and having to carry that woman, Fig- figuratively and literally. Yeah,
She, she's been hitting. Oh, dude, yeah, I just need to try to do like a sunset, like a running sunset power bomb,
yeah,
and Nia was like super late on that.
yeah. She's just sloppy, dude. She looks unsafe. I wouldn't want to wrestle her. I think after that match, was that when Triple H made his announcement? Pretty sure. Which we just briefly got into it with the
Or
new
maybe
belt.
that was just a botch with Bailey too, because she did the flip and then her legs land right on the ropes. Do you remember that part?
Yeah, it could. But like I said, at that point, I'm not blaming Bailey much.
And we can move past this match since we both aren't like crazy about it.
Yeah, dude, fuck this match. Should have been a triple threat with Naomi. Would have been better.
Yeah, maybe on Friday it indicates the deep go further with Bailey versus Naomi.
I mean, yeah, something. Uh, Yeah, I believe after that was a Triple H announcement. There was that segment when the rappers went up to the booth with the with Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. Dude, it was smoked out.
Yeah, you seen that?
When the wrestling legends were up there.
With
Nah,
DDP,
yeah,
Migos and DDP. I think I'd ever see them in the same distance of each other.
seriously, dude. And then oh yeah, when the rappers got up there, it was like smoky. I was like, why is it so smoky? They didn't care.
For
Yeah. The match that
that's cool
followed,
though. That's definitely gonna bring more eyes to the to
what
WWE.
dude, they had to do that because they were in Atlanta, man. You know,
Metro Boomin.
yeah, you got to play it to your crowd, and they
Yeah,
definitely did. For the match that followed was Finn versus Priest. What'd you think?
like
Under delivered,
typical a typical Monday night Raw.
dude. We hyped it up so much.
Hey, you did.
Hey, you followed along.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, they did a good
Nah,
fight, but
it was a good match, but expectations were definitely a little bit higher.
it could have been surprise somebody comes to help out Damien.
I was expecting something like that.
Like it definitely made Damien look strong because he took them all, but it's like at the same time, I feel like they're just squashing the Judgment Day at this point.
They're gonna bring back Bad Bunny to team with Priest again. Let's do it at the Royal Rumble. It's coming, guaranteed. I'm
You
calling it.
bring
I'm
out
calling
Pitbull.
Daddy. Dude, yeah, no, I had more hopes for the match, but for what it was good.
Yeah,
I could see why they definitely gave Priest the World Championship belt. Dude could definitely handle it in there.
has good moves.
Yeah,
I was
the,
seeing on the Chris Van Vliet podcast, he was saying how he's has a lot of moves that he wants to try now that he's more trusted and he was able to get that.
he has
So he
that green.
said, yeah. So he said, don't be surprised if I bust out some submissions in the future.
Yeah, and then working with Finn, that's like the perfect person to do new shit with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Finn's gonna take care of you too.
I just hope the next time that we fight at a PLE or whatever, he brings out the demon.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a Royal Rumble. What's going on? All right.
There's Crown Jewel and there's main event and Survivor Series.
Crown Jewel, I could see another one-on-one that Finn wins that one with some help. At Survivor Series, guarantee you he'll be involved in some tag match. Royal Rumble, that's the demon right there.
I guess we'll see. I say by Survivor Series he brings him.
Mm,
And I still gotta see what they're doing with main event. Oh, that's gonna be like
it's a PLE. They said it. They said it today.
but like one of that's worthy of you know if it's gonna be like a backlash or if it's gonna be like bad blood.
It's
You know,
gonna be Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes in the main event, guarantee it. Just
I
because
fuck
of
with that.
just because of the history of the event being so old. I want to say Dusty Rhodes might have fought on some Saturday night's main events back in the day, and then maybe Bob Orton as well. Randy's dad,
Yeah,
and maybe just out of like nostalgia, respect, why not? And then that could be the start of their rivalry because it could start off as a friendly, and then Randy could just get that that killer mentality again.
he, heel Kevin Owens brings that out of him.
That's exactly, dude. But
I feel like they gotta have Jey Uso since he's main event Jey Uso. That's probably gonna be on the mid card.
Saturday night's main event, Jey Uso.
They'll probably have him be like a host. I don't
Maybe,
know.
yeah. They might. They
Or
might.
or just say fucking have him challenge Gunther or whoever's world heavyweight at the time.
Maybe like a champion versus champion match.
That'd be dope. But
So
they're probably since they're doing that at Crown Jewel.
Yeah, I don't mean like belt for belt. Like I mean they just advertise it as the Intercontinental versus the
Oh,
World.
oh, you mean like that? Yeah.
Yeah, like the belts wouldn't be up for grabs, but it'd be one of those like maybe Jay gets the win, but it wasn't for the belt, but because he beat the champion, he could deserve one.
Speaking of belt versus belt, I don't want to shit on AEW much at all on this podcast, but the recent Dynamite he had a champion versus champion, Okada versus Brian Danielson.
Yeah,
Just don't get me wrong, it was a good fight, but the implications of the match was the Continental Champion
wasn't on the
was
line for the first 20 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah,
which I don't know that like you make it seem like it's more prestigious than the AEW World Champ.
well, they were both on the line, is what was going on. For the first 20 minutes, they were, yeah,
Yeah, I know, but the
okay,
fact that like after that, like it's so obvious they're gonna go past 20 minutes.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it would have been cool to see Danielson as a having the two
As,
belts.
yeah,
And
that'd be
and then
dope.
yeah, him having beat Okada would have been a nice repertoire too. Because he beat him before, but this time for like a belt, even if it is just a gimme belt,
Yeah,
it'd still be pretty cool. Yeah, I like
yeah,
AEW, man, but like they have what? That's the Continental Championship, and then Osprey has the
Intercontinental.
no, it's the International, no?
Yeah, one of those two,
It's something like that, and then they have a TNT, like the TV title.
and then
It's a little too many.
they finally got rid of the FTW title.
I mean, but that was always it was never an official belt. Like I don't even think they ever officially recognized it as an official belt. But I think they just still allowed people to run with it because obviously Taz is there, the gimmick Hook. I mean,
Right. And then
it's
they have the trios belt, and then the tag team belt, and then the have these other belts on the show too with the ROH.
yeah, those come from the Ring of Honor. Yeah, the Ring of Honor TV champion, the Ring of Honor World Champion. Who is it? One of the Briscoe brothers, right? He's the Ring of Honor World Champ.
Yeah, Mark Briscoe, I think, or no,
Yeah,
Jay Briscoe. Mark's the one that passed away.
yeah, he's a champ right now. So yeah, like I said, I like AEW, and at the end of the 5-year Dynamite event, Brian Danielson had like a little. He addressed the crowd. I don't know if you heard it.
No, what did he say?
Um, I, I guess some people could take it as like a shot to WWE, but he was like, I just want to thank Tony Khan. He was like, without him, AEW wouldn't be possible. And he was like, we need an alternative. Like an alternative is better. Like we need an alternative because this is a company for professional wrestling, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously that's a gripe at WWE being sports entertainment and not wrestling.
Right.
So like I said, I don't think he was taking full shots, but he's right. You need an alternative.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Because
because
you do have your weeks on Raw or SmackDown where it's like majority promos.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like I've gone to AEW shows and WWE shows, and they feel different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like watching them live. Yeah, like you definitely get a lot more wrestling at the AEW shows, but then when you go to a WWE show, it's a spectacle.
Right.
Like the entire show is involving like you. It's different, dude. It's crazy.
I still gotta go to the WWE show. I've only done AEW TNA.
Hey man, free pizza.
And oh,
You gotta
is this also something that you're gonna bring into every episode?
probably till you go to the next one. Free pizza, dude.
December 29th.
Free pizza. Come on, bro.
Nah, I'm just gonna be like every indie wrestler and just go to the indie shows before I go big to WWE.
The major wrestling that they hold that C clip.
I've been to a Lucha Libre show at La Sierra,
I think you told me before.
and I'll just tell a story here on the pod, I
Go ahead,
guess.
go ahead.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
after the fight, like it was pretty dope. People doing flips, crazy shit, the whole nine. They probably weren't even from AAA or CML, just some random luchadors. And so after the fight, after the show, they're standing around doing autographs and stuff, and we were kind of standing around this like blood
Oh
that was
shit.
on like the ring, and
Yeah.
my cousins they like dared me to like lick the blood,
I know.
So I touched it and like I looked at it. I'm like 12, 13 years old. I'm like, haha, this is funny.
You sick fuck.
Dude, my dad got so pissed off at me, dude. He's like, you fucking idiot. You don't know these guys got fucking AIDS. Are you stupid? Like, I was like, I don't know, Dad.
Were you crying?
Nah, but I was pissed off.
Who?
I was like, I just had a good ass time, man. Like, now this guy fucking yelling at me and shit.
Who, who were you mad at?
My dad.
It's not his fault.
I know, but he's like, he could just be like, hey man, don't do that.
Motherfucker, that's pretty serious.
Bro, I was like in 7th grade.
I think you should know by then, bro. Come on.
I
That's
don't think I've ever seen blood like beforehand.
that's wild. Yeah.
Like,
You told me the story before.
like, I mean, looking back at it now, that's pretty fucking stupid.
I'm saying, shout out to your dad.
Yeah, so after the Finn and Dean match, that's when they announced it. How'd you like Gunther calling out Goldberg?
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
I thought Goldberg was actually gonna deliver a spear.
Yeah, they should let him do it for the one
Yeah,
time.
especially because he was in his hometown.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's definitely gonna do one spear.
Yeah, they should let him. But
Eh,
Gunther, dude, he's pretty funny.
Yeah,
If he
nah,
ever does go turn face, I feel like he'll be able to do a good job with it.
he'd be a comedic.
Yeah.
He could do a good comedic. Do you remember Vladimir Kozlov?
No.
You don't remember him?
Nah.
Like towards the end of like the Ruthless Aggression era, they were trying to bring him in as like the next big evil heel, as like this Russian dude, and he was just like very like quiet and just very stern and mean faced, and he just didn't click with people. They turned him into like comedic rap. Dude, he has some stuff that he did with Santino.
Vladimir.
Yeah, like him and Santino together, like fucking just roasting Sheamus. So that one's funny. That one's pretty funny, dude. I recommend you look him up. KOS Kozlov. KOZLOV Kozlov.
Vladimir.
So yeah, after that Goldberg and Gunther stuff was awesome. Sammy coming in was cool. That's when I thought Goldberg should have delivered the spear when all the security went to go take charge of that.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna slide in too
Yeah,
when they're all distracted.
yeah, I thought
But with all of them built up over there, I thought they were gonna have like his son because they were showing his son and having Gunther interact with his son.
well, I think they're saying because his son is obviously playing football, and I think if his son just can't make it into football, he'll probably transition over into wrestling.
I bet this is like his like the college visits that they have where like they bust out the money and the chicks and shit like that.
Yeah,
It's like what's up, Gage?
it's like, hey man, this is what we can do for you.
Hey, you see, we got goth mommies with Rhea. We got if it ain't snowing, you ain't going with Liv Morgan over here. What you trying to do, man?
It's like, what you want, dude? He's like, if you're into the other stuff, we could bring back Rico, you know? Dude. Yeah, so like I said, that was a cool segment. I was really hoping that Gunther would like straight back into the ring, and then when he got back into the ring, Goldberg would be there, and then should have hit him with
Lil Yachty and Peter Rosenberg, Quavo is going back to the and they're introducing Metro Boomin.
mm-hmm.
I hope he does some of these people's music. Oh, dude, Chelsea Green still smells like garbage.
That shit was funny.
Dude, I feel
It smells. They just look over in the turn.
dude on SmackDown the way that after the match and she was like walking in the hallway and it was just all the heels just making fun of her. And Grayson Waller like, Austin's like, whoa, what's that smell? He's like, it's Chelsea Green.
A way to keep the kayfabe alive.
How do you feel about Down pulling up in the lowrider?
That was cool. It was obviously an homage to Eddie, and I think I'm not gonna say everything he's doing now, but a lot of the stuff that he's doing now is definitely an homage to Eddie,
Dude,
which is sick. And you can buy that lowrider as a toy.
I'm definitely gonna look that up. Did you see my lights just flash?
Dude, why does your room look so smoky?
So smoky.
Yeah.
No, I just had the lights a little bit lowered,
Okay.
and then I got this like it's like an orange crystal thing.
I see that, yeah.
You see that?
It looks like your house is on fire and it's smoking and you're just recording through it.
I don't know, man. um, but I was gonna say, the next time we record or talk about like Dom, we can do like talk about heels or stuff or something. Maybe talk about Eddie.
Yeah.
Uh, his whole attire is like an homage. It's like somebody called it a love letter to Lucha Libre. The way
Oh,
that he, like, from Ray to Psychosis to like a bunch of people,
yeah.
he's paying like homage to them, like every detail, pretty
Nah,
much.
yeah, he's sick, dude. Like you said, he's doing it right. He's sick. Shout out to him.
The way that he has the shirt around his waist is because Ray used to do that shit back in the day.
Yeah,
If
I
you look
remember
at
that.
like I say like his prime era, probably.
Yeah, during SmackDown, yeah, he used to always wear one on, and it's just that's
It
something.
does it does look a little awkward with Tom. Can't even lie though.
But it's like when you have like a wrestler and you have something just like hanging on you like a cape, especially Ray who's flying. It just looks cool. So that Jeff Hardy does the same shit for the same reason. It just
Yeah,
like I said, it just gives you an extra layer that looks cool.
with Dom, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't.
He's a little too layered up, you know.
Yeah,
He has like the full suit and then like the thick cowboy boots with the cow prints, and then he has like a jacket and then like a whole thicker vest jacket on top of it.
yeah. It is, I don't think it fits the fighting style too much. I
I
don't know.
I like his in ring work. He's a good ring worker.
No, but like the way that like he has all that shit, like he has to like always adjust the shirt and shit like that.
I think he's that person that shows up to play 32 with a whole bunch of stuff on. He's got two sleeves, the headband, all that good stuff.
He, yeah, he bases all of his
He's got the like,
VC points on attire
he's
and not like on his stats.
yeah, he's got like the cool socks. He's got the fucking the good shoes and shit.
He
Uh,
but I feel like he should get a different finisher than 619.
yeah, I agree.
It's a little sloppy.
He should
Maybe
try to.
the frog splash should be the main one.
His frog splash is clean. He should figure out a way to do something in the ropes similar to Ray, but like he makes it his own. He should
Yeah,
just he should just use the Oblivion like live.
honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
It would make sense because obviously they're buddy buddy or whatever. But then also, like I said, it's still something with the ropes homage to Ray. I don't know. He just needs to just do something where it's like if he's a heel, it's mocking Ray. But if he's a baby face, it's like paying tribute to Ray.
Right. I
Something
think
like that.
I don't know, or maybe he just gets a little bit more swole. That way he can like really sling on that 619. Because the way he goes, it's like a little slow. Like,
I think he's too long, dude.
yeah,
I think he's
I
too
think so.
long to do that. Yeah, because I think Ray is like the perfect height to do that at that velocity and to keep himself up like that.
Yeah, dude. Have you
Because
ever seen Io Sky's 619?
Io Sky is just a dog.
Elite. Yeah,
She's got that woof woof in her.
I'm just watching right now as Dom's getting raised up, and oh my god.
We said it too that he was gonna like purposely play into that being in the cage road too.
I At first I thought it was gonna be like inside the ring, like above the ring.
Like in the middle. Me too.
Yeah, she
Honestly,
she fucking really fucking used him as a pinata.
I thought it was gonna raise from the beginning when Rhea said, "Hey, the secret surprise, it's gonna go up." I thought it was gonna go up the entire time.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
I was like, "Oh, it was just gonna stay there." I was like, "What's the fun in that?" What'd you think of that match
Dude, it was really good
up until
until
the finish?
up until the finish.
What'd you think happened?
I don't know who fucked it up, but they could have executed it a little bit better.
I I think Liv was supposed to because Liv and Rhea were on the floor with the ref when Raquel attacked Rhea, but I think Liv was supposed to either try to find her way back in the ring, or Rhea was supposed to throw her in, and the ref was supposed to go along with her. I don't think the ref was supposed to see when Raquel hit her because of the way that she threw Liv on top of Rhea to pin her. But like the DQ was already called at that point.
Right.
I was like, nah, you fucked up. Somebody fucked up.
Or maybe they just had to cut it short since The Rock was there.
Nah, they fucked her. I think so.
Uh-huh.
Nah, dude. Like I said, I think somebody fucked up. I think Raquel coming in was supposed to happen. I think she was supposed to sneak attack Rhea and hurt her, and then Liv was supposed to finish her off in the ring. I think so, but
I guess we'll never know.
yeah, that finish was sloppy, dude. But Rhea, dude, she is an athlete, dog. She can wrestle.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to her. She's another one. Not saying that Liv is bad, but Rhea can definitely carry almost anyone in the match. Just like Bailey, when she had to do Nia.
You just hate Nia, bro. You can't.
It's she's
Because of that, player, tonight you going one-on-one with the Nia Taker.
He's scared. She's you know how Brett hates Goldberg? Nia's my Goldberg. But yeah, everything up until the finish was good, dude. And
Yeah.
man, I seriously wish I hadn't sold my PS4 because they saw the announcement of the Fiend coming out on 2K24.
Yeah. I mean, dude, PS4s are like, you might as well just go buy one. It's like $40.
Dude, I'm gonna just buy a PS5 if I were to buy a new game system. But the thing is I don't play it enough for me to like buy one.
Well, we could start a Twitch, Total Dad Twitch wrestling channel.
I don't have enough time for that. Not at all. I don't have enough time for that at all. Yeah, when I sold that and my Nintendo 3DS. I got more for my 3DS than I did for my PS4.
I do, I bet.
That's fucking insane.
I mean, PS5s definitely have more like solo player games. And they're about Solo Sokoa, Grand Theft Auto, Solo Sokoa, kart racing.
Solo's the tribal chief, dude. Acknowledge him.
Oh yeah, dude.
Nah, if I were to get another game system, it would definitely be a PlayStation because I've always had a PlayStation. Like I've always been a PlayStation person, so I just naturally I'll stick to that. And they have God of War, so
Yeah, dude, they got badass.
That's all I gotta say.
Fuck yeah. So the main event. What do you think?
Dude, it was great. We even sort of called it too when we said Roman was going to be the last one to call out, but then we were like, no, it's going to be Cody because he's a champ. They said nope. They said Roman.
Yeah.
That proves to you how big of a deal he still is considered to them when he's coming out over their champ.
Yeah, I thought that was like they gave him the band and everything.
They gave both of them fucking bands, dude. Those people that were singing the orchestra part of Roman's song were like useless because they were playing the song over the speakers. There's no way in hell anybody heard those people sing. You get me? The crowd's going crazy. The song's playing over the fucking speakers, and obviously the band is playing the actual instruments too. Like those people going, ah, like dude, no one heard you. Yeah, I just got paid, but they made easy money that day.
I bet they probably didn't even get paid. It's probably like some high school band.
But just imagine being that fucking guy. Like, yep, that's me, right next to Roman Reigns. You see me? Yeah, it's me.
Yup, doing it big.
The match was awesome. I thought it went really well. My favorite spot of the match was when Cody dived off the top, but beforehand he just looked at Romans and just gave him the captain wave. He was kind of like one of those catch it later, dude, and just boom. Like he knew he was about to be out for a minute.
Yeah, dude, it was good on both sides. With Solo being on Roman, just talking that shit.
He's like, "This is your tribal chief. This is him."
Get your ass up.
We got it wrong though.
Oh, we're thinking the Solo's gonna win?
Yeah, we thought the Bloodline was going to win. I still would have liked them to win. I thought they would have looked a lot stronger.
The way when Jacob left the ring and Cody was about to tag Roman and like he like kind of jumped off.
Yeah,
For a second, it does kind of look like Roman's like doing it himself. Like,
I thought when Jacob pulled him off, I thought the same thing. I thought Roman fucking pulled his hand off. I was like, no way. But then the camera panned out to Jacob fucking ripping him off. Dude,
dude,
it got me. It got me.
if I, because remember, I was like, what if this whole time is just Roman plotting against Cody?
Nah, yeah, I honestly, dude, it got me out there. I was like, no way. That would have been crazy because imagine if that happens and in that universe, The Rock comes out to save Cody.
Oh, that'd be sick.
In some other universe, there's two versions of us that just witnessed that.
And they're losing their shit right now.
And in some other universe, there's some other two of us that witnessed that live. and then and then
Dude,
and in the
dude,
fourth universe, dude, those same people were front row.
no, that other one is me and you are solo, and Jacob
Real talk.
was there like, I love you, Freddie.
Dude. Yeah, that's how it goes, bro. But nah, it was a great match. Dude, Fatu, while a great athlete and he has all these moves, you could tell he still needs a little bit of more work on like wrestling on for WWE because everybody says that it's different when you wrestle for them.
Yeah.
You could tell he still definitely needs a little bit more time. He forgot one of his spots in one of the matches where Solo tagged him, but Jacob stayed like kneeling on the ropes for like 5 seconds and nothing happened. Cody was just chilling in the middle of the ring, and then Solo like told Jacob, "Oh, go get him," and then he went to go get him, and then he told him, "Get out," and then afterwards they ran the spot that they were supposed to. Or I think he did like a suicide dive or something.
Yeah.
But it was one of
And
those. He still needs some time.
but also like at the same time, the way that he locks in on his shit, like when they're when they're going inside the ring and he's just like getting himself hyped up, and
Oh no, for sure.
the fact that Roman, he's facing the top guys.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if if he was just straight up nervous.
Yeah, you're probably right, dude. You could
Because
be right.
he's really only had a few matches. Like he's been involved in a lot of stuff, but with him getting injured.
Yeah, no. Out of the new bloodline, he's probably been the one that's wrestled the least.
And on top of that, this is a match where he's actually fighting and not just completely squashing like
Yeah.
he did Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, not only that, it wasn't like that big of a botch. It was one of those like, okay, you could tell he still needs a little bit more time, but it wasn't one of those that it was super obvious. Shout out to Solo for working him through it too.
Yeah,
It's cool, like
I did see moments where like he's like holding up with like Cody, and it does seem like they're kind of communicating with it. It seemed like he tweaked his leg kind of in the match, like right before he pulled Roman from the ropes.
okay.
Jacob, and like it
Yeah.
kind of seemed like you kind of see like head nods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Dude, it's one of those
he's
things.
learning from the best with those two.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah.
It's cool like when you go back and when you learn like the secrets of the business and then you go and you watch events and then you're able to like notice them on the spot.
Yeah.
Like the one I told you earlier when they Drew and Punk like nudged each other like they were good, and like you said when they conversate with each other.
Right.
Like it's cool like you're able to see that and you're like, oh wow, like they're just like legit just sometimes just calling it right there. They're just like Hulk Hogan, dude, calling matches on the spot. He didn't know how WrestleMania 3 was gonna end. Like, come on, bro. Fuck Hogan.
Fucking Hogan, dude.
But the match was great. The Jimmy return, you hinted at that in the last podcast that no one probably even heard you say. Sorry about that, folks.
My
Hey,
phone didn't fall down. I threw it in rage.
of the audio.
Yes.
Not only that, the good timing of my sorry about that, folks, as your phone fell was awesome. Sorry about that, folks, and then boom. It's like, hey, and hit it
It was all scripted.
just like this.
Yeah, my phone got the cue. It's like, okay.
No, but you also hinted at you're like, yeah, I hope Jimmy returned.
Yeah, dude. It
And
was time.
did you when they first showed that the character in the hoodie? Did you think it was him, or were you hoping it was another one of the?
I mean, I was hoping that there'd be more people introduced, but I kind of figured it was gonna be Jimmy.
Yeah, I was like, at first I was like, oh, who is it? And I was like, nah, it's Jimmy. And then yeah,
And the way that people said it's like the long term storytelling where he didn't even want to be in the group to begin with, the bloodline.
yeah, no, he did it.
His whole thing was like I'm nobody's bitch or whatever.
Yeah, he was trying to get Jay out.
And and now he's the first one up to help him out. And he's telling him like when they're after the match and he attacked
And he
Cody.
was like, yo, we gotta help him.
He's like, you gave me your word, Oos.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm with you. Like, what's the word? And then
Dude,
he went right to it.
I almost wanted Roman to walk away from that scene.
Yeah,
Dude,
like not like in a way that he's like, oh fuck that, but he's just like conflicted.
he's like, I can't, and then just walks out.
Yeah,
That would have cemented him as as maybe the top heel again.
yeah, but they're just locked in on him.
Yeah,
Reuniting the family.
well, you know it's gonna happen with the return of the Rock. It's gonna be the Rock versus Roman now.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting.
So what do you think that 1, 2, 3 indicated?
Didn't he do 1, 2, 4?
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't recall at this
So
very moment.
from what I saw the 1, the 2, and then the 4. So what I think it's reference to the Netflix show because the Netflix show is January 6th. 4 + 2 is 6. But at the same time, I don't know because Roman isn't part of Raw, but I could definitely see them trying to bring in WWE or WWE trying to bring in The Rock specifically just for that show.
Just to be on that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's gonna draw a lot of eyes. But dude, I don't know. Other than that, I have no clue. That's the only thing, and it's just the numbers thing. Like, and
Do
it's
you,
pretty far fetched.
do you think that first episode is going to be a restart, refresh type of thing, or you think they're going to start building stories into that first day?
It's gonna be a mix of both. They're gonna be continuing what was left off because obviously Raw is still going on, but they're also gonna start some new shit for sure.
Sure.
It's also January, so the start of WrestleMania season is pretty much done.
Yeah, man, I sure hope so. I was reading that uh, it's not exactly going to be like 2 or 3 hours, but the time that they have for a show is going to be like what's needed to tell the stories.
Yep, they're pretty much like unlimited time. They're not on a time slot. I mean,
6 hour Raw, and it's just Otis, one versus everybody.
Otis and Chad.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's Otis and Tozawa tag team,
do it. Yeah, hell yeah.
just going against everybody. Man, I forgot how good Roman was in the ring, bro. Without like getting like helped like every second and shit.
He's definitely very high on the thematics, right?
Yeah,
Like him being able to engage with the crowd.
yeah.
That's like his in ring work is okay. I won't say he's like the best, but he does enough to make him look really good and make his opponent look good as well. But where he really shines is his ability to connect with the crowd. 'Cause he's always had that, but he's had that because he was forced on people to be liked and people hated him. So he always got that reaction. And now the reaction that he pulls from them is like genuine. Because like now as a heel, as the tribal chief, you know, like if he was being acknowledged, everybody was throwing the one finger up.
Right.
And then now as a face, like him, like, you know, when he was doing the whole clap trying to get tagged in and
Yeah.
the crowd's like, we want Roman. And then he's talking to the fans like, yeah, yeah. Like, come on, tell Cody. Like, come on. He's trying to get in there, like, so engaged with the fans. It's such a weird thing to see. If you were to go back and watch his early run, his early singles run, dude,
Yeah.
the crowd hates him. The crowd hates him, dude.
Nah, now he's their number one guy.
Yeah, and then they were saying it too when he was winning the Tribal Chief storyline before Cody beat him. That people were like, yeah, you know, they're gonna miss him when he's gone.
Oh,
And
yep.
and it was true because you know he left for what 2 months, and then Solo took over, and the We Want Roman chant started
Instantly.
instant, dude. But
Yeah.
that was also in part and due because of Solo and the Bloodline.
Right. Yeah.
But overall, dude, the match was awesome.
I liked it.
Man,
This match and the Hell in a Cell match were ones that delivered.
yeah, and it was the first match and the second match. I mean, this is
And
the first match and the last match. Not bad.
yeah,
Then
everything else was like it was honestly. I mean, the Liv versus Rio all until the end. Could have been just as good as the opening and the closing match.
the Finn and Priest match. Maybe right now we're not giving it enough credit that it deserves because, like I said, you said in the last video, it's just the beginning of the feud. So maybe we'll be able to look back in a couple of months and be like, okay, so this was a more simple match because then like their next four matches were just insane over the top, so they couldn't just go all
Right.
out. Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
this match will be able to look back and be like, you know what, it was actually a decent match.
Right.
I think because they're both good wrestlers, dude.
And then the final boss comes in.
That one I didn't see that one coming. Although I did see some rumors online that The Rock was in Atlanta this weekend.
Oh, I had no idea. I was honestly shocked.
That
I
was
was
all.
I was I was in my car and it was not driving when I watched that.
Nice. Nah, yes,
But yeah, I was totally being safe, guys. Don't watch WWE and drive.
no, that'd be irresponsible and
Yeah,
idiotic.
but blew my mind, dude.
Yeah, like I said, that was the rumor I saw. It was like, yeah, rumored The Rock is in Atlanta this weekend. But a lot of films and a lot of shows are filmed in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's true.
So I didn't think much of it. But like I said, I had some knowledge of that The Rock might show up. But I was like, nah, I don't. Like, nah.
Yeah, because
For Bad Blood, a simple PLE? Nah.
yeah, they were just planting the seeds pretty much.
That's what we
Yeah.
said too in the last
Mm-hmm.
video, that this show was going to have a lot of implications into WrestleMania. And damn well it did, bro. We're fucking wizards.
Yeah, dude. I mean, just 2 months away, 3 months away from the new show, the new Netflix. I see at least the Raw storylines.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, who knows what they do, man? Maybe Netflix is like, hey, we want Roman for a couple of shows.
I mean,
May,
that is true.
like maybe for the SummerSlam season, they do like this inter-promotional thing where wrestlers just go back and forth, just promoting shit. That'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah,
Where you could have Roman come in, do a couple matches, and obviously he still has a SmackDown, and then you could have like Gunther go back to SmackDown and do a couple things, Seth over there do a couple things.
yeah, or maybe they just try to build up SmackDown because SmackDown this from yesterday or Friday, I guess, was really good.
Oh
One of
hell
the best
yeah!
ones in a while. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to like upsell it to the Netflix people to get Netflix also on SmackDown.
Oh, I guarantee you Netflix wants SmackDown.
Yeah.
Netflix
So
wants
like
everything.
they're like you want Roman? Like we want SmackDown on Netflix.
What's the deal that they have with Raw? Is it like 4 billion over 10 years?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was 10 years, but it was in billion.
I think it was like 4 billion. Dude, yeah, they're gonna want SmackDown when the SmackDown's contract is over, guaranteed.
I'm excited, dude. We're a lot closer than we were when that was announced.
Yeah, and the thing about Netflix is like people like you and me that don't have cable, we can watch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? And like we won't miss out. We won't feel like like I'm gonna like I have to wait for the next day replay or whatever. Like nah, it's gonna be live on Netflix.
Right.
Like that's gonna be sick.
What do you think is going to happen with the cable community?
Um, dude, I expect it to die down sometime in the future. Like, come on.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah, because you're having a bunch of sports move into streaming.
Yeah.
NBA has not moved into streaming much. That's crazy.
They got some shit going on with HBO. If you have a premium membership, you can like watch watch the games live.
All the TNT games.
Yeah, without like having to put your
Okay.
cable box or whatever.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool.
But like it's very small and that majority of people don't use it.
Yeah.
Majority just have the NBA League Pass.
Yeah. Well, that's different because that's just through themselves. But like baseball, they'll play games on Prime Video.
Yeah.
They have Prime Video. They play games on Peacock. Peacock has football, soccer. Hockey might not be translated as well into many of other streaming sites, but it's
Right.
like that's pretty much it, dude. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like,
Yeah, that is true.
yeah, cable don't really make that many good TV shows, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's time for cable to go down.
It's time,
All,
dude.
even my grandma watches Netflix.
Even what?
My grandma watches Netflix.
Dude, everybody watches Netflix now.
They got that one old school novela. Like,
They have so much Spanish shit on there.
yeah,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
like every single episode of La Rosa de Guadalupe.
Yeah, it's like for someone that, especially like an older person, like if they're kind of just living on their own or like not really like with a lot of people, why would you want to spend like $70, $80 on cable when you could just spend whatever Netflix is?
Right.
Definitely cheaper, and then you don't got no ads. Hell yeah.
Dude, it's kind of annoying they're raising the prices. And it's really kind of, I mean, at least Netflix is adding WWE now, but
Mm-hmm.
they're raising the prices for like the same the same type of movies and shows they've had for a while.
Some of their stuff is okay, but yeah, like the Stranger Things saved Netflix for me because if not, I would have cut it off a long time ago. But now with Raw going there, I'm definitely not cutting it.
Yeah.
It's like nah. It's like now you gotta stay like assholes.
Right, but I'm just thinking, like, what did they even do for you to raise it more? You took away the sharing the passwords.
I think it's just gonna. It's creepy. It's gonna eventually streaming is gonna creep into the same spot that cable is in now, where it's just as expensive and it's just
Yeah,
like it.
especially if you're buying like every app.
Yeah, like it's gonna remove cable out of existence, but it's gonna replace cable, and it's gonna be right in the same spot where people are gonna start, cutting it off because it's too expensive, and then eventually something else is gonna come up.
Right.
We're gonna get those chips in our mind where we can just watch movies right there instantly.
I mean, fuck it, dude. I'll just watch Codename Connect Store.
Dude, I don't need those chips. I've watched Terminator, man. I know how it goes.
You will lose.
Yeah, dude. Overall, though, the event was awesome, man.
Oh yeah, dude. I liked it.
What fuck time is it? Damn, 1:45, man. We're killing it. We're killing it.
Let's go for another hour.
Hey, dude, Joe Rogan does like 5.
Yeah, that dude's wild. I'm gonna need to get one of his chairs so my posture doesn't get all fucked up.
Joe Rogan's a goat.
All right. And with that,
I love Joe Rogan, dude.
yeah, man. But overall, I'm with you with a 3.5 out of 5.
Like I said, it's they delivered where they were supposed to. Missed some cues, but yeah, the ending definitely probably brought them up like a whole point.
Yeah, I think had the executed on the live one a little bit better, and maybe not just had it been just one on one Dame versus Finn, if anything,
Yeah,
like Carlito and
Jay,
JD, like every single time, like it just seemed like an episode out of Raw.
they also thought the fans also wanted Jey Uso to come out at that time too. Did you hear them when they were eating?
Oh, when they come, JD and Carlito came out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
that would have been dope.
They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because dude, they just wanted to see him, but he was up in that booth with all the rappers.
Or dude, if Dom escaped the cage somehow, and then Jay came out and like super kicked him or whatever, speared him.
Yeah, if like so like yeah, that would have been like Rhea wins the belt and then she turns to go get Dom. Dom like gets out and starts running away, and then yeah, Jay comes down to like grab him and like
Yeah,
like you said, push him towards Rhea. That's probably what we'll see in the future, dude.
yeah, we're predicting this right now.
Yeah, we're predicting, dude. Triple H needs to hit us up, dude.
Yeah,
You could pay me like $30 an hour. I'll write for you, Triple H, bro.
dude, literally just pay for me to live in near the headquarters, and I'll do it.
Dude, the thing about living in the headquarters, it's Connecticut, and it's so expensive in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's the same. They pay for it.
Oh yeah, dude, I could do it remote. I'll send them everything from here. Like I said, just pay me $30 an hour. It's probably cheaper than what they pay anybody else over there.
Or just like make it like a headquarters in Chicago or something.
My house.
and like, or
My house.
yeah, that'd be dope. At
Yeah,
the ring that they had at La Sierra, they should do it there.
dude. Yeah, I think working for as a writer for WWE would be sick.
Yeah,
And we seem to have a pretty good hang of it because we pretty much predicted this show. Like, dude, we nailed most of it, honestly, dude.
yeah. We got to do a future, maybe next week, of predicting what's gonna happen at Survivor Series.
I mean, we'll definitely do it.
If you want to do Crown Jewel, but I don't know.
We could do exactly what we did for this event. We could do this format for every event that we have. We do a preview the day before and review the day after. The event was awesome, though, dude. Bad Blood. I wish we'd had a first blood match.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
That's what we need to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, what do you think we'll see? Going quick predictions for the future. You could go all the way up to WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. Just no,
Just off of what happened with these matches.
yeah, you don't gotta go no further detail. Just be like me personally, I think we'll see Roman Rock at WrestleMania because of this. I think we'll probably get Fatu turns on Solo by WrestleMania next year.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I think the Tongans turn on them and
the
bring
Tongan,
Solo. Yeah.
the Botchas.
Hey man, you climbed that. Our tribal chief climbed that ladder and got those tag titles.
Yeah,
But I mean, I'd say Punk versus I mean, I could see him just going on a blood path. Like Hell in Cell changed him, and like
he's
he's just bloodthirsty for for a championship,
he's
whether Cody or Gunther.
he's our version of John Moxley,
Yeah,
where he
just
breathes
bleeding.
just like, hey Punk, why are you bleeding? You just got here.
It's like this, like not even, it's the pregame show or whatever
That's what I'm
they call
saying.
it.
Like he's in
Yeah.
the suit. He's in the suit. They just look over like, Punk, why are you bleeding? You just got here.
I'm straight edge, bro.
And I'm better than you. I think.
Um,
Go ahead.
but yeah, I think maybe I would like to see that happen, or I could see one of them going to SmackDown, just because like the feud's too much and they got to be separated at this point.
Drew needs to go to SmackDown then.
Yeah, that's dope. I can see that.
Then that gives Cody a fresh face right there.
Yeah, I wonder who.
And then
What else?
yeah, because if Drew leaves
And plus, I can see Drew being Cody. To be honest.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you send
Yeah.
him to SmackDown, which is fine, and then obviously that's something that a heel that just lost pretty badly. That's something they would do, you know.
Yeah. Then after that, I mean, I can see by the end of the year. I can see by the end of the year, Tiffany cashing in successfully,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then I think there's going to be a slow build up with Naomi versus Bailey.
That'd be sick.
What was the match after that? I mean, Dame versus Finn. I mean, like we said throughout this entire show.
This was the beginning of a long feud.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, next POE. Um, I don't know. What do you think? Rhea, does Rhea move past Liv, or they keep on going? Because I mean, she does have the she technically beat her.
I would like for Rhea to beat Liv sometime, and then we get a returning Asuka faces Rhea.
That'd be sick.
And Asuka needs to win this one because they did her dirty at 2018.
Oh, because she doesn't have a WrestleMania win, right? At
Dude,
all.
she was undefeated in her entire NXT run. Gets over to the main roster, wins the Royal Rumble, and then loses to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Charlotte Hogan.
That's what I'm saying. You get me? Like that's what I would like to see for Rhea because that's a big time opponent right there.
That'd be dope.
That'd
be dope for sure.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I think Raw definitely has a little bit more women's talent, probably.
Well, yeah, they have Io Sky, dude.
Yeah.
Like just her alone is pretty good, much better than most of SmackDown.
You
Men included.
right. I feel like I feel like they kind of like aren't even like heels anymore. Like Damage Control. People just love Kairi Sane and Io Sky.
Yeah.
Myself included. But yeah,
uh,
and then after them, I mean, with the Bloodline, I really want to see Cody separate from the Bloodline. Sorry.
I think this was the separation.
Yeah, like they say thanks or whatever to each other, and then just leave it at that. Cody versus Randy or
Yeah.
KO.
Well, if this isn't the separation, then Survivor Series would be. But I think, yeah, like you said, they'll probably just be like, help you out, peace out. But then Roman's gonna be like, I got some family business to take care of.
Yeah, yeah. Starting Monday, back to 2 hour show
Yeah.
for Raw.
Is that all your predictions? Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I would like to see. I'd like to see Sammy versus Punk because what we drew up sounded pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I think Punk would be the one turning heel.
Exactly.
And
I think Sammy would be the one, like you said. He'd be like, "Yo, how about for old time's sakes? You know, we bring out the old Punker." Punk's like, nah, I don't want to do that, and then he's like, nah, I do. And then it just, we get Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk all over again.
yeah, man, that'd be sick.
That'd be awesome. I'd like for Drew to go to SmackDown, work something over there. Maybe against Cody, maybe even against Roman again.
Oh yeah,
He could even like tag in with Solo for a bit. Just be like, well, fuck it, I'll help you out, because he's just gonna be so pissed off.
right.
Yeah, he could literally fight anybody, and it makes sense because he could just use the storyline that he's made.
I wonder what's gonna happen now, man. He's
Yeah.
like after every time that I thought he got done bogus, they just keep on doing it more bogus. I'm like, all right, this is what happened. No, he's on his way to the top.
Nope.
Because he would just allow himself to be completely embarrassed like that.
Yep. It's wild. That contract must be nice.
For real.
Dude,
There's probably a championship on the way for him though.
Oh, for sure. Quickly, I think I don't know what I have for. Like you said, the Bailey and Naomi thing sounds awesome. I hope Nia gets released in the future. After that, yeah, Finn and Priest, we both agree. This is the start of the feud. I think it'll be fucking awesome. Rhea, I'd like to see her versus Asuka. Liv could probably honestly work something out with Dom.
Like just them two.
Like, yeah, where they kind of like she tries to manage him, but then he's like losing, and she's like, well, fuck you, and she leaves for Finn or something.
Yeah, I mean it'd probably be like, I mean honestly, it'd probably be him and Jay with like Liv and Rhea included.
That'd be cool too to see that. That'd be a nice difference. And
I
then
just hope. I'm just hoping by the end of the year there's no more Pure Fusion Collective.
yeah, I agree.
And with that,
And no more
we
Nia
signing
Jax.
out.
This is awesome, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.